What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to dive in and take a look at this new Wish Regurgitation Birth of an Evil Dragon event here. Kind of an interesting, fun little new thing that they're trying out with the 8th anniversary. From what I've seen, these stages aren't incredibly difficult. But I've only seen the first few. So there's actually 6 stages in total. They released the first 3 initially at the start of the celebration, and then they just released 3 more stages now. So we're going to go ahead and take care of all 6. I'm assuming that these are pretty short fights. So if that's the case, then we'll end up doing all 6 here in the video. We'll just plow through all of these in one go. If it's taking too long, we might split it up and do like a part 1 and part 2. For this, but yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with this this new event. So there is something about a unique title that we're gonna get as a reward. I believe there's a picture of it at the bottom here. Yeah, this actually looks so good. I'm super excited to be able to have this. This is actually exciting because they added like the special titles for the first time during the worldwide download celebration, right? There was like the Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans event, and when you beat that one, you got a unique looking title as well. And they added a few for World Tournament season, right? They added some special World Tournament titles, but now it looks like they're going to be doing this a little more often, maybe making these more obtainable and stuff, which is nice. I think that's pretty cool. I think over time, we'll be collecting enough that you'll have like unique ones that other people won't have and stuff. So that is very fun. I am looking forward to that. So looking at stage 1, I think like each stage of this event is going to have different gimmicks. Basically, is what it seems like these little descriptions are. So we'll start out with stage 1 here. So in stage 1, characters on the artificial lifeforms category can fight to your advantage. So basically, if you're using artificial lifeforms, they're going to do like increased damage and stuff. So that should make stage 1 easier to beat. So let's switch to the game. And so I actually test ran this just to see how easy or difficult it was going to be. So I already did stage 1 once. We're going to rerun stage 1 again, and then... oh, I need to slightly change up the team here. I have them set already. Okay, so we're going to use this team here. Yeah, so we'll run this again. Just so I can get it on video for you guys. Definitely not too difficult, this first stage. The artificial lifeforms buff that you get is actually really incredible. It does a lot. There aren't any like type advantageous categories for the rest of the stages. They kind of take a turn and do something different. So you can't take advantage of this, like the bonus character thing in the later stages. So I'm curious if that's going to make these a little bit more difficult to clear, but we will have to see. But yeah, this first stage is pretty free if you have artificial lifeforms, because obviously the gammas here, like some of the strongest, are obviously artificial lifeforms in the game, but also some of the strongest units in the game, just period. So, but yeah, you can see we're already dishing out a decent amount of damage and tanking everything for double digits. So, yeah, the first stage here is definitely a little bit free, it seems. Oh yeah, I believe there are also missions that go along with this, but the missions are really simple. From what I could tell, the missions will all be cleared if you just beat each stage. There's no like special requirements for time or turn restriction or type of units you have to use. Literally, if you just clear the stages, then you get the rewards for the missions. And it's actually a lot of stones. It's like 5 stones for each stage or something like that. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll keep... No, I kind of want to put Piccolo up front. Yeah, let's do that. Even though Gamma 1 technically is better because of because he's artificial life form, right? But it's fine. I'm sure we will live either way. Yeah, I think that attack right there kind of spoke volumes to the artificial life form buff that we are getting here. You know, if you just look at like how little damage the orange Piccolo did. I'm going to be running like really defensive builds for most of this, just because I don't want to underestimate them. So you are going to be seeing some overlap in the teams that I'm using, because this is me over here on my JP account, which is still pretty fresh, and I don't have a lot of units on this account, so there are only so many top tier teams that I can put together, right? While I do have a lot of the best like Dokkan Fests and stuff, I'm missing a lot of the filler that actually helps these teams like survive in these difficult events, right? There's quite a few teams that I can put together where I have like 4 or 5 solid cards for that team, but then that last unit, or like the last 2 units that you have to throw on the team, I don't have those amazing support units. You know, like here we're able to use like STR Piccolo, right? But like on other teams, like I wouldn't be able to use, you know, like I don't have Int Pan, for example. You know, like I can't really run a Ginyu Force team because I don't have the Jason Birder or the Goldo and Raccoon. So yeah, I'm missing a lot of those heavy hitter like side units. So yeah, there's only so many teams I can run here. I did pull the new 8th anniversary LRs, so we will be trying to use them in some of these stages. The tricky thing is though, those units do take quite a few turns to like build up and stuff to be able to get off their effects, and these seem to be shorter fights is how these are going to be set up. So I'm not sure how effective that's going to be, but we will see. Okay, so let's switch back to the wiki and take a look at stage 2 here. So it says, be careful because it will disable the special moves of air bullet type. That is Ki Blast. So you can't use Ki Blast supers in this stage, basically. So easy peasy. And it says, let's fight by making full use of defense drops. So maybe the enemy, yeah, has really high defense power. So we might have to depend on critical hits or defense lowering, which means we're going to jump back in with, I think the way I had it set up was the exact same team again. That same Gamma 2 team, because obviously we can depend on Gamma 1 and 2 to get crits for us. And then, let me see, stage 2, yeah, we had the same team ready to go. Yeah, we can depend on Gamma 2 to get crits. Especially a friend one that's rainbowed here. Let's see what his build is. Yeah, 19 crit. Perfect. That's good enough. That will certainly work. Okay. We can also use a support memory and a support item on this stage. It's not completely restricted. I think that would make this a lot easier, too. Which does make sense. These special anniversary events that they put out, they usually don't make them that difficult because they want all the like returning players and stuff to be able to enjoy the rewards from it. So it makes sense. Oh wait, what am I doing? I should put Gamma 1 to take up the hits up front. Okay, so I'm assuming if the stage is like worth its salt at all, then I'm assuming we're going to do, like, literally 0 damage unless we critical hit here. I'm assuming he's just going to tank us for double digits. Okay, not quite, but, I mean, we still really didn't do that much. That looked like how Orange Piccolo hit on stage 1. The other thing too is that I didn't bother to look at the typings of these stages when I was building the teams for each of these stages, so I have no idea what that's going to be a complete gamble. And obviously we just got a little bit unlucky here because we're facing a tech enemy, and our main attacker that we were going to depend on here is an AGL type. So, oh my goodness, he hits really hard. Wow. And he stunned me. I wonder if that stun is going to last multiple turns. That could be really annoying. Okay. We could be in a little bit of trouble here. I'm going to use one of our Senzu Beans. Oh man, I might actually have to like rethink my team build. This might be a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be originally, so we'll see, we'll see. If he's going to be dishing out a super attack like that every turn, this is going to get rough quick. I am going to save those orbs for the next rotation. We'll do that, because Piccolo's going to give him orbs anyway. Okay, he's already doing another super? Oh, and we got stunned. So, okay, it seems like he guaranteed stuns us on super attack. That is not pleasant to play against. Yeah, I'm really nervous that that stun is going to last multiple turns, because they've been doing that with some of these more recent events that have come out, right? That's like a new enemy mechanic that we've seen. They've done a few times now. Having the enemy seal you for like 5 turns or something like that, stun you for multiple turns. So, because that could start to stack up on us if he's going to be doing that every single turn. We're going to have like most of our units are immobile, you know. Okay, let's see if we're still affected by any status. No, we're not. Okay, good. Okay, so then his stun just lasts the 1 turn. That's good news, right? Okay. Man, this stage is kind of no joke. We've only done a bar and a half of damage to this guy. And he keeps doing these super attacks right up front. That's really nerve-wracking. Okay, and he sealed us this time. He didn't stun. Which, honestly, really doesn't make much of a difference. Because the main reason why you don't want to be status affected is so that you can get off your super attack. Mainly so you can get your super attack effects of like the defense raising. But whether he stuns you or seals you, either way, you're not gonna be able to take advantage of that. I guess the only unit we have that would be convenient if he was stunned, or if he was sealed and not stunned, is Gamma 2. Because he just has to dish out attacks in order to build up his passive. So even if he was sealed, he'd still be able to do that. But I mean, both of the... Well, I suppose we did rotate off the 1 Gamma, right? So he's probably not going to be built up for a little while. Okay, we've got some active skills. I don't think we want to use them yet, yeah? We still have a while to go in this stage. I'd rather wait until we're in a more dangerous predicament. Like, Pycon is clearly going to be a liability at some point, right? Because he has type disadvantage, and he's like one of our weaker defensive units on the team. So the fact that we're getting away with giving him like that 3rd slot and having no attacks here, I'm just going to hold on to his active skill. Yeah, we'll just wait to use it when we really need it, right? This is going to be a decent turn here. Piccolo, this is the last turn of Piccolo's guard. And the last turn of Gamma 1's guard as well. So this is going to start to get more difficult. We're going to have to hope that all the defense stacking we've been doing is going to be enough here. Because now we're not going to be able to depend on the guarding units to throw in slot 1. We're going to have to... we're going to have to throw some units with high defense. So we'll see what happens. Man, this is crazy. Yeah, I might actually have to build a team that lowers defense, because I'm not really getting enough critical hits here. You know, it's tough. Like, this exact team on my global account probably would be able to get this done much easier, because most of these units on my global account are like rainbowed or close to, or they at least have some dupes. Whereas I think basically the entire team here is 55%. So that makes it really tough, because I also don't have a ton of equipment. I've never like done well in chain battle or anything on this JP account yet. So yeah, I don't really have any equipment to give them, you know, boosted crit chance and stuff either. So most of these units don't really have much chance to crit at all. So yeah, that is kind of tough. I may actually have to go and bring some units that do defense lowering. I just don't know what those units are off the top of my head, so I might have to cut and go do some research or switch over to my global account and build a team over there and then just try and replicate it on JP, because obviously I can't read passive skills and stuff here. Makes it a little bit tough with the team building. Okay, I think Gamma 1 should be safe in the middle. Yeah, these are all post super attack hits that we're gonna have to take, so we should be fine. I don't think we're gonna be in any danger of dying here. This is the turn I'm really hoping to do some big damage. Hopefully we can get some crits off. There we go. That's what I want to see. More of that. Yes, another crit, another crit. This is like obviously our strongest attacking turn. We're hitting 10 million attack stats. Having both Gamma 2s linked up with a Gamma 1 on this turn is going to be big, for sure. There we go. That's a little better. And then we're going to tank this for sure, right? Oh my goodness, we still took a lot of damage. I suppose we didn't do like 5 super attacks, right? To be able to maximize our defense. Alright, let's see if my Gamma 2 can cook a little bit. Starting out at 7 million here. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, obviously this guy's not going to crit as much, but he does build up crit naturally in his passive, so as we do more and more attacks, we should be seeing some more crits from him. There we go, there's one. Sweet. Okay, I think we have a fighting chance right now. For sure, we do. We could just go Orange Piccolo for a little bit. That sounds good to me, yeah. I think that's a good idea. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. That works. Okay. Cool. And now we kick back and relax while Piccolo does his thing. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a gruesome 5 minutes right here. Watching this guy just absolutely chip away. Oh my gosh. He's doing such small quantities of damage. We're definitely gonna need some crits. There we go. Honestly, I'm kind of praying for the 2-turn Piccolo. I don't really want the 3rd turn. That's the thing with this Piccolo, man. Like, if you have him set up in the right scenario, and like mine's rainbowed, right? And I've got really good equips on him and stuff. On global, I'm referring to. Then obviously he can do a lot of damage. If the RNG goes in your favor and you end up getting a lot of additionals that are critical hits, then he's gonna cook. But it's just rough those times where it's just normal after normal. Or he's getting super attacks, but they're not critical hitting, so you're barely doing any damage. And then you have to sit through 3 full turns of him. Because, see, the thing that's bad about this transformation, right, is that he still gets hit by all the attacks. So every time the enemy attacks, you still have to sit there and wait through those animations. It's just kind of dumb. That was one thing I always liked about the Hirudegarn, the Tapion transformation Hirudegarn, because he would dodge all the attacks. So it's a little bit quicker because the enemies wouldn't get off their full attack animations. They would just do the initial part of their attack animation, and then you would just get the little dodge screen, and it would move on. And that would help especially for super attacks, right? Because you wouldn't have to sit through the enemy super attack animations. Okay, so there we go. We got blessed with just the 2-turn Piccolo. We've got 4 bars of health left to deal here. 3.5. Definitely not bad. Okay, this is good. So now that the enemy is below 50% HP, we will we'll use their active skill because now we can use their active skill super, which is guaranteed to be a critical hit. What? It's a Ki Blast. Are these actually labeled like that? It is labeled. Oh no. Oh, that's tragic. Their active skill is a super, or is a Ki Blast super. So it didn't, so he absorbed it. Well, that's annoying. Okay, but they still have guaranteed crits for the turn. So anything else that they do for the rest of the turn is going to be a critical hit. So we still have that going for us. We're not completely screwed yet. Okay, now I'm just hoping we don't die before we get to the end here. Just very suddenly overcome with this fear that we're gonna die. That he's going to dish out a super attack at us that we're not ready for, and we won't be able to live through it. We do only have, like, what was that, less than 400k HP? So yeah, we do need to be a little bit careful here. I think we should be okay with Piccolo's guard. Okay, cool. There was no super. We didn't get any rainbow orbs for them, so they only have a 30% chance to dodge. But they do get their attack break, so I think they're only going to get hit with one attack here. Or hopefully they'll just dodge it, right? Oh no, there was just one attack at the end. Okay, perfect. So the attack break works out. Oh no, I believe Pycon's passive, or his active skill is only available when the enemy is above 50% HP. So we're actually not going to get that free Ghost Usher turn. But it's fine. We didn't really end up needing it, right? I wanted to try to get... There's no Rainbow Orb for him to be able to dodge. Uh-oh. That's not good. We'll put Gamma 1 first. We're gonna get one on the side. Oh, there's no way we can get that. How do we do this? I want that Rainbow Orb at the top. If I grab... No, this is gonna drop the red orb. And then that... Oh, man, that's annoying. Okay. Man, what an unlucky turn. Okay, I guess I'll just do this. Wow. That sucks. I'll do that, so that we're set up for next turn. Wow. Okay, Pycon's in a little bit of danger at the end. Hopefully that's not where the super attack is. That could be really bad. I'm actually going to need Gamma 1 to kind of go off, because it's been a while since this guy super attacked us. I have a feeling it's coming. I don't want to get hit with the type disadvantage super if we haven't done multiple super attacks to raise our defense here. Ooh, that's very good. That's very good. That was a lot of damage. Nice. Okay, did we do enough? Okay, we're not gonna die, but now we don't have very much HP left for Pycon to take a hit. That's the thing, is Pycon gonna get us killed? Okay, double super, I'll take that. Oh, we did dodge it! Oh my goodness, okay. That's very exciting. Oh, that's so rare. I've only gotten this one time ever on Global. We just got Piccolo's passive. The ending to Piccolo's passive. Oh, well, I guess there's no point in me showing it. It's in Japanese. But yeah, the very last part of his passive, if you drop below, I think it's like 20% HP is what it is, then he gives you a full heal and he gets an additional 30% damage reduction for the rest of the fight. Yeah, I'm trying to see the number where the HP is at. It's annoying because I have to have my finger on it. It's fine. I won't be able to read it anyway. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, so now Piccolo is a beast tank because we got 600k defense and I think like 50% damage reduction right now. That is kind of nutty. And then we also have like most of his links active, even though they're not level 10. This should be a pretty good turn. Yeah. I think it's going to be the final turn here. I would hope. Wow, that's so awesome. Yeah, you really never see that ability happen. Super good, super good. It's just so rare to ever get below that amount of HP, right? Oh yeah, because the thing is, I think he also has to have received 7 or more attacks in battle. So on top of, like, getting a turn where you go below that amount of HP, which is already rare, and then to have him come around onto the next rotation where he would be able to, like, you know, be there on the following turn. On top of that, then it has to also be late enough in the fight that he's taken 7 hits, so... Yeah, definitely a very, very rare ability, but this is a rare occasion of seeing that come in clutch for us. Wow. Okay, that definitely took longer than I thought it was going to. So yeah, I think we will go ahead and make this a 3-part series. I'll probably just do stages 3 and 4, and then stages 5 and 6 in subsequent videos. That way we're not bogging you guys down with, you know, 45-minute content, even though it is my favorite. I love to just ramble on and on and on. Alright, well, yeah, there we go. We were able to get the win on stage 2. Yeah, so I had already collected the missions for stage 1. So yeah, here on stage 2, this is all you had to do, was just clear it, and we are one step closer to earning the support memory that we can get out of this. Oh yeah, I didn't even cover that. Let's go take a look at the support memory real quick before we finish up. It also looks like for the next stage there are 2 missions. So, and then there's also 2 missions for stage 6. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that and see what those are as well. But really quick, let's switch back to the website where we were taking a look at the information. Okay, so yeah, we are doing this for a support memory, right? Not just for the little title card. But yeah, so the support memory, let's see. We get attack and defense of all allies in the Evil Dragon Edition will be increased by 10% during battle for 7 turns from the start of battle. And the energy of the Evil Dragon Edition category will be +1. Okay, so it's saying that extreme type Shadow Dragon Saga units will be getting 10% in battle for 7 turns. It's the same as like the Movie Hero one that came out, right? And then the other cooler one and stuff. It's the same thing as those, but it's just for Shadow Dragons. So it looks like there's going to be a, but it's only for extreme type Shadow Dragon Saga. So I assume that there'd be another one for super type, or maybe that's in one of the story stages that's come out. I don't know. I haven't been paying a ton of attention to the specifics of what's been dropping on JP, but yeah, this will be nice. We actually just got the Part 2 LRs announced, and they are not going to be like an Omega Shenron or anything, so we don't have that to look forward to be able to utilize this support memory on, so it is kind of random, considering like Ice and Nova are the only units that will be affected by this, as far as new anniversary units, so... Whoopee. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed those runs there. So yeah, like I said, we're going to do a couple more subsequent videos, so look forward to those coming up on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!